Yeah, so as we're talking about, law and gospel here, Jacobs just asked the question, is it because we're talking about kind of misunderstandings, right? Of just saying, well, this is law or this is gospel. Sermon on the Mount is a great example because that's one that people debate. Is it law or gospel? Because it's clearly Christological, like it's clearly pointing to Christ, but it's also clearly ethical. And so do we say that's a confusion of law and gospel? Do we say it has to be one or the other?
And I think that's the preaching task. I mean, that's
Yes.
the goal of the pastor. And honestly, I could probably preach that sermon, 15 different ways, and not one of them would be the same. And I think that has to be okay. It just depends on what your people need to hear at that moment.
Exactly.
And as we talk about in my series, it's not up to the pastor, however, to decide how those things are going to hit their people. That's up to the Holy Spirit. If the Holy Spirit's going to use that in terms of the law, is he going to convict them? Is he going to keep them in line? Is he going to show them what they should be doing? That's up to his use of those laws. Let me put it this way: that's up to the Holy Spirit how he decides to use the law on a person. If I'm preaching the gospel, it's also then up to the Holy Spirit if he's going to hit that, with the gospel. He could also, even the phrase "Jesus died for me," that can be both law and gospel. Gospel, certainly we go, okay, this is wonderful, that Jesus died for me. But what if you are really just swimming in your sin and you have no one coming to you and forgiving your sin, and you read about this Jesus and you go, Jesus died for me. I am so awful that Jesus had to die for me. I mean, without the absolution, that can easily be something that is law filled for you. So the preaching task comes in and works to distinguish those things, but the Holy Spirit then uses those things to affect you.